Hello everyone, welcome back to a video today, and today I have a review for you, kind of an in-depth review. I've done a lot of research online, and I don't think I've seen a New Mexico RailRunner in an HO scale version. And, well, on the MP36 I've seen the F59s. I've made a couple videos on the F59s, but I don't think I've seen anything for the MP36s. If there is, I think there's maybe one or two of them running, but not an in-depth review. So I'm going to try to give you guys an in-depth review, and let's start with that. So on the front, we have our 4 windshields along with our windshield wipers. Beautiful. Zia logo. And I love the interior on this. I would like to install a little person. Something about my model is I'm missing a mirror on this side, so I'll be installing one of those here hopefully pretty soon. I know Atlas has made these again, so hopefully they'll even make more RailRunners, and I'm going to order a mirror so I can fix mine. But headlight, our decals, our feathers, number board, which is lit. We get down here. Unfortunately, our coupler cut level lever is wrong, as it's aimed down here and not up here, but that's okay. Snowplow also looks good. We'll turn the model. We get to this side. Again, side windows look amazing, and something I love about these models is the doors to these open. We have some of our venting, our air hoses for the cutout, cutout for our air hoses, trucks, which actually have a really nice detail on them. Get to our battery boxes, fuel tank, move back, and something particular on the MP36s, at least for the RailRunner, the fuel tank should be back here and keeping more of a gap up here, or it needs to be a little bigger. That's just something I've noticed. We'll move to the back of the locomotive. We have some doors here, and something I noticed actually real quick, we go back on the door to go into the side of the engine. It's almost non-existent. It's just barely there. So moving to the back of the locomotive, venting, and we already had our typical vents over here. For cooling, NM dot / Mercog, little decal there. More air hose cutouts here, and I do plan on installing the brake chain rigging for the handbrake to go up into the locomotive here. I just don't know when that will be. I'm hoping to do it sometime soon. That's another ongoing project. Get to the back of the locomotive, and once again, almost a non-existent door. I don't think there's even an outline for said door. Handrails painted white, which originally on the real locomotives themselves, they're red, but they've kind of faded out. Bottom, we have air hoses here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Switching the light. Air hoses. The coupler cut lever is also wrong on the back. It's supposed to be up here instead at the bottom, but that's okay. Turning an engine to the engineer side, we get same NM dot Mercog, our air hose cutouts here, still nice truck detail, fuel tank, and our air dryers here, and still more truck detail on this, on all trucks, which are perfect. And our arrows cut out here. So the locomotive overall, it's a good looking locomotive. I think Trueline Trains nailed this engine, and I hope Atlas makes more. Quick overview on the top. We got fans. So this particular fan is for your HEP engine, and then the rest are your cooling / radiator fans, which they did a good job. Exhaust. I plan to install maybe some PTC stuff up here. Also, all these little hooks here for a crane to lift the tops off. Overall, this is a really great locomotive. Let's get onto the track. Let's get it onto the tracks and see some sounds. Alright, so we're down at the track. Well, not down at the track. I'm making a portable layout. I plan to maybe make some videos on that here soon. But let's apply track power and start with some sounds. Select 101. Something I missed too on the actual RailRunner locomotives, under the number or over the number, under the number, we have NMRX. That's not on the Trueline trains. So we'll take a look at the headlight, which is really good. We'll listen to how quiet the gear is, and if you put it in reverse, we get markers. Overall, it's pretty quiet for being as new as it is. Let's start off with some sounds. Starting with the bell. Horn. Well, if my power doesn't come unplugged. Alright. Horn. Coupler cut lever. Well, coupler. And F8 is startup. So at speed step 1, here's our crawl. That's forward and backward at speed step 1. Doesn't have as much time running in it as backwards, but overall, still a fabulous runner. Alright everyone, I will give you a run by of it pulling a 3-car set of the new repeated high-level cars. And I also will have a review on the bi-level cars coming out. There's something particular about the cab car that has been in the making for a while, and that's why I haven't done a review on them yet, but I will give you a run by.